let's go take the other game. Caustic Finale. This is Caustic Finale Tier 1. I picked Javier because, well, Javier, if you can get the comm tower, you're like, it's like Von Bolt but with a power. And Von Bolt is banned on this map, Tier 1, because of how powerful his day-to-day is. So I picked Javier thinking it's just gonna be like Von Bolt. Therefore, I should be better because Von Bolt should counter Sasha. As for normal, we always go for our neutral base first. I decide to pretend to capture this, but I'm really just going to cancel and go for my base. And Sasha immediately sends one of her infantry down in this area. And I think, go ahead. I'm going to take the property advantage and have more money. And when I get more money, I can force my way to the comm tower, and then I will be better with better units and just win. So I got a nice property chain over here. Going to get get some nice income early on. Unfortunately, I do realize I have to eventually go here, so I send an infantry left instead of going for the turn 1 property captures. Sasha builds an artillery. And I think, okay, I'm Javier, I take less damage from indirects, so I'm fine with that. Maybe that artillery might be used to slow down of course it's going to be used to slow down or even deny my comm tower. So I built a tank. Because why not? I need a heavy vehicle. And here Sasha base skips. I believe the base skip is going, I suppose there isn't really much you can capture up here anyway, so, but it has a purpose, the purpose being that a tank is being sent down. That being said, do be careful with base skipping because you never know. It's the kind of stuff that you don't feel the harmful effects right away, but when you start taking infantry engagements, you start to feel it over time. So, interrupts my comm tower, that makes sense. Cancels the comm tower capture to wall off the artillery, okay, that also makes sense. And builds another tank to... Sasha is really investing a lot of money in the corner. Meanwhile, I'm playing as Javier and I'm keeping up with the income right now. So, I decide to take a shot at the artillery. What's the artillery going to do? I got plus 20%, plus 40% defense against it because I'm in the forest. And I decide to interrupt this capture because why not? It's 2 shots against 1, and build another recon because I don't want to just focus on the comm towers. I also plan to go ahead on the income against the Sasha. Alright, so our income is still about the same. And I'm just planning to interrupt with more properties with the recon. It's a little bit of... I find it a little funny how I, playing as Javier, is spending less attention on the comm tower than Sasha, and that I'm starting to get the property lead a little bit. This is probably a mistake by me. I probably should have just kept this recon here, so that only one tank can reach my tank. And if he does shoot at this recon to get rid of it... Oh wait, never mind. He could just attack here, then... No, it's definitely a mistake. there will be less tank shots if I didn't move that recon. Because now, as a result of that, and we will see its effect next turn, that recon gets removed and both my tanks get attacked. Followed by a market crash. Don't really understand a market crash. My power is kind of useless without any comm towers. But I guess they wanted the extra 10% attack and defense from a power being active. And he built a tank, otherwise my recon would just wreak havoc. So, I interrupt this capture again. And I decided I don't have the tank superiority in this corner, so I might as well send my tank elsewhere, probably to interrupt more captures, and I'm still ahead on the income against the Sasha. Normally, Sasha would always be the one ahead, but then again, I don't have a comm tower, so the game is still pretty even. Even if you don't like fighting without a comm tower as Javier, I still have the income advantage over Sasha, so built a medium tank. I do base skip for this, but it's like, I kinda have to build a medium tank. It's the only way I can push these 3 tanks away. Plus, my opponent already base skipped it once before, so I'm not really too far behind in the unit count. Alright. Kills my 2 tanks here. Was it worth it? Probably not. I don't think so. I lost 6 HP's worth of tank and I'm about to get 8 as a result. But I suppose you also got the recon over here, so I guess that's partially offset. Kaboom! medium tanks. I'm teching up faster than Sasha techs up. I decide that I'm not going to stop this property, so I might as well take some easy shots. I go for the infantry up here because the other infantry is covered by the recon. Just be annoying with my recon. Take a shot at that tank because I can first strike it. I decided I'm not going to interrupt this property anymore because I don't have the infantry, so I might as well shoot at the other infantry, and if they spend their turn capturing this property, well, it's time that my infantry, that I can get more shots off, basically. Just do more damage. It's fine to lose some properties, if it means you're going to get something else out of it. Okay, someone just followed. Hello Link V23. I forgot I had the following thing on. But I'm just showing some global league games. So Sasha kills one of my infantry up here. I don't think you needed... I don't think both tanks were necessary for this. I think only one tank was needed and the other infantry can't shoot at it. But I suppose there's no other target the tank can take, so you might as well use it. But thanks for the follow. Alright, they capture the property, take only one shot and then join the 2 infantries. So, I'm not too far behind in the fight over here. I'm still pretty close in the income despite being up against Sasha, so I'm still pretty confident. Okay. But I recognize that with these 3 tanks now up here, I have to get my comm tower, otherwise these 3 tanks will turn the capture game against me. So I continue being annoying over here and send my medium tank to the left to protect to escort my infantry for the comm tower. And I pull back because otherwise all of these penguins will be picked off by the tanks. This tank over here covers the bottom two, and this tank up here covers the top. So, second medium tank. Sasha only has one medium tank, and if she wants to build a second medium tank, she has to base skip. A double base skip, actually. Starts capturing my properties. Okay, that means I definitely need to get the comm tower, otherwise I would lose. So that's the plan. There's the second medium tank. Oh, never mind, it's only a single base skip. Okay, but it's fine. I begin capturing, well, pretending to capture this. I actually intend for this penguin to cancel the capture and go for a comm tower, and my second penguin to sit on the mountain so that the infantry can't cross it. All while still poking at the infantry group down here. I get a first strike here, and even if I am outnumbered in tanks, I am within one turn's reinforcement from my base, so I just build another tank on it. Also build an artillery here to support my medium tanks. Artillery against Sasha is much stronger than artillery against Javier because of Javier's passive day-to-day 20% defense against indirects. And I'm just applying pressure down here because I can. Just so that I don't know why I'm trying to pressure everything. Normally, Sasha is the one pressuring everything with her income advantage. Strikes my tank back, but it's fine, I got another one. And I know all of these units will be reinforcing the bottom, so it's only a matter of time before I win up here. Okay, continues fighting in this area, committing all of these infantry over here instead of over here, which I'm perfectly fine with. This property is still mine even though I clearly don't have the means to defend it. Okay, cancel this capture. Penguin sits on the mountain, stops the capture. My medium tank gets a nice strike. I choose not to attack with this penguin because a full health penguin cannot be wall broken by a tank, whereas an injured one can be. And I put an artillery here, so I pretty much secured this area. Just a nice wall. Can't break it because these are full health infantry. And I continue interrupting captures because I can. I thought I would do more damage, but I guess the city defense bonus is just that strong. And since the tanks are up here, I thought I might as well apply more pressure up here, just to overload this area. But I am down quite a bit in income. It's fine though, I do believe I have a better overall position. Traps my tank down here and builds a medium tank. Okay. And builds more artillery? I don't know why. Artillery isn't exactly good against me. Still, I got my first comm tower and I think I can probably go for the second one. Because now that I have a comm tower, my units are much stronger than hers. So I'm just, with a sudden surge of morale, I start pushing in. Medium tank can't reach artillery, tank can't, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, can't reach my artillery either, so this is a perfectly safe move to make, and I pick off an infantry in the process. Infantry, your tanks and vehicles may be the bone and structure of your army, but the infantry is your blood. If you run out of infantry, you will slowly bleed out. So, over time, that's why I'm very protective of these infantry here. Yeah. Just an artillery. Artillery is always strong. With an attack like this, up in the center, I was expecting a market crash, but the market crash never came. I mean, now I have my superpower, so of course I'm going to use it. I get, because of the extra firepower from the comm tower and my power, my units are stronger than combat units right now, so kaboom! Even though I'm on the road, I got 40% defense because I'm Javier. And I also have 100% defense against indirects this turn. 30% from the comm tower, 10% from power being active, and 60% passive from Javier's superpower. I get a really nice luck roll and kill that tank, which allowed me to reach this artillery. It's not that the artillery would do anything since I have 100% defense against artillery, even on roads. And I killed this tank. Why not? This medium tank would do less damage to my tank than my tank would do to his tank, simply because I have that much defense. And just to delay this capture. Artillery is very strong on the corners because of how choky it is, so it would ward off this medium tank and give me the support I need to retake this corner entirely. So I now have 2 healthy tanks and an artillery up here, so I can pretty easily win anything I lose right back. This must have been a good roll, because I got 50% defense there. Medium tank. I don't get that reference. I feel like I'm missing a reference here. Like I said, I have 100% defense against indirects, so I took absolutely 0 damage here. My 40% attack and defense bonus. I'm surprised that there was no market crash just to get that 10% attack and defense. But I suppose they wanted to hold on to it to... Oh, even joining the recons just to build a... Ah, he's notoriously unlucky. Well, I'm kind of the opposite. Well, I'm not notoriously lucky by any means, but I do get some luck rolls here and there that I shouldn't be getting. Oh, Sidewinder, I think, yeah, I know him. I played against him once. It was a very long and very fun match. It was a live game, we played for 3 hours on his stream. And it was very close. I just made a few mistakes here and there which slowly snowballed out of control, and eventually I just couldn't keep up. But I'm completely winning up here because they got no tanks against my 3 healthy vehicle advantage here. I continue applying pressure just because if my opponent is busy desperately trying to stop me from taking the comm tower, I will win over here, I will win over here, and I will win pretty much everywhere else on the map and get the income advantage that way over a Sasha. So that's the main reason why I'm standing firm even against the mega tank. Just holding the line. penguin up here, just so that the medium tank can't walk through. Everything except for this penguin is covered by the artillery. And a recon, because I can potentially sack the recon to remove a mega tank's ammo, and when the mega tank got no ammo, even anything can pretty much damage it with no repercussion. Blows up one of my medium tanks. Alright, it got 2 ammo left. Let's keep track of that. Here's some market crash to deny me power. Get the shot on my artillery, but I do got extra defense on it because I'm Javier. But I'm pretty much Von Bolt with a power right now because of the comm tower. Thanks to that market crash, this artillery survived. But I'm still applying a lot of pressure and forcing my opponent to fight over here, allowing me to win everywhere else. So I'm now pressuring this base. Market crash once again, allowing the 10% defense here, allowing this infantry to survive. And I just put my 5 HP penguin up here because the mega tank has to attack it if it wants to ever move forward. Artillery, 1 turn movement, already locking down this base, so I'm feeling very confident. And I built more artillery because artillery is just so strong on the... If you can set up your artillery, it's very hard to break because the map is so choky at the corners. And my opponent can't respond to them because they're too busy stopping me from taking the second comm tower. Artillery? Psh, I'm Javier, I can tank the hit. Okay, knocks out a lot of my vehicles down here. Yeah. My opponent did base skip a few times just for this, as well as joining a recon just to also pay for this. I do find it funny that at the beginning of the game I had the income advantage over Sasha, and Sasha had the tower advantage over me, but now the situation is flipped where... But I'm not too far behind in value. Put my recon here because the mega tank is the only thing that can now one-shot it. And I'm sure you don't want to use a mega tank on a recon, but if you don't use a mega tank on the recon, then I just get the second comm tower. So, forcing my opponent to make very difficult choices. Now I start capturing a lot of things, with artillery backing everything. Ultimately, I did decide that I'd rather just take the comm tower and lose the medium tank. It's definitely worth. Javier becomes broken here when he gets two comm towers. Tank here just to be annoying and block. I also joined for money. And you will see what I... Mega tank. I got the mega tank too. So... we're going to have some fun with this mega tank. Unless the game ends. Right. But the tank also serves to block off my opponent from breaking out this way. Kills my medium tank? Okay. Interrupts the capture completely? Okay. Here's the market crash to deny me power, but I don't really need power anymore. I'm plus 20 attack and 20 defense right now. Okay. Now I get the space. Focuses on my vehicle, which is honestly the best choice that could have been made. And an APC. I didn't quite understand it at first, but I suppose you do need to resupply the mega tank. But why the anti-air? This I really did not understand. Could just be a misclick though, I don't know. I block the path to start capturing more properties. Artillery here. Like I said, artillery is really strong on the corners because it's so choky up there. So these properties are mine forever. These properties will be mine forever. And I'm just holding the line. Joining because why not? This artillery is still doing good work here. And I put my mega tank in range of his mega tank. So that the only way, it's not in range right now, but if he destroys my penguin using both the medium tank and the light tank, the mega tank would reach my mega tank. But that would give me my power. And 2 comm tower with a power. That gives me plus 50, a global plus 50% attack and defense, which is just ridiculous. Which means I will if I try an HQ capture, I will have 90% defense on it. So it's incredibly hard to deal with normal power Javier. And then now only think about the super power Javier. That would, with 2 comm towers, that would be levels never before seen. And my opponent resigned. That's fair enough. So, what went wrong? Personally, I do believe that Javier was just a better pick over Sasha. Because if you commit too much to stopping the comm tower, Javier wins everywhere else. At least he could. But if you don't commit at the comm towers, then Javier will be like Von Bolt, and Von Bolt is banned on tier 1 for the reason that he's too strong on Nick's base. But I suppose Sasha could theoretically deny the comm tower and pressure everything. I just don't see how... I guess I'm just not good with the aggressive playstyles of Sasha, where you have to win early, otherwise you will eventually lag behind the other powerful day-to-day COs, or get attrition by Hawk eventually. So, that was that. I just needed to win everywhere else, get the income advantage over Sasha, tech up, and then force my way to the comm tower to win, and that's what happened.